What's good, everybody? It's your boy Zillajackson back here again. You feel me? Today we're reacting to a video called "Memes Turned Musicians." Memes Turned Musicians by mattyballz. The first time I ever saw Matty Ball's video was from it was either I'm Dante or it was from Moist Critical, and ever since then I've been watching his videos, here and there. But this one really caught my eye, so let's get right into it. Let's get right into it.
2016 through 2018 was the golden era for viral memes, with many people blowing up in those years. Supreme Patty was putting lemons in his eyes, Boonk was stealing,
Crazy.
and the Backpack Kid went viral for his funny dances. But for some reason, a lot of these people who went viral tried to make music, and for most of them, it didn't work out. However, I thought it would be fun for us to look into their music careers and see exactly what went right or wrong. So let's start out with the Backpack Kid. The Backpack Kid has actually been going viral again recently, but it isn't for good reason. He's been live streaming, showing off his beats, and the internet has collectively been clowning on him. However, I actually think that this is a
Maybe if he gives it to like Lil Uzi, because Lil Uzi proved time and time again, it doesn't matter what beat it is, that yeah, yeah, but yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna keep going. Just keep going.
promotional strategy for his music. He actually has a whole music career and consistently posts music to this day, so let's see how it all started. So the
Shit his
Backpack Kid,
ass.
aka Russell Horning, started posting dancing videos to his Instagram account in 2016 when he was just 14 years old. He said, "I was looking in the mirror one day and dancing, and I thought to myself, this has a nice little groove to it, so I started doing it on Instagram." It didn't take too long for his videos to start getting attention, and he began to get reposted by bigger accounts. He was slowly growing, and then he got a repost by Rihanna, which just instantly blew up his page. A few months later in 2017, he was invited to perform with Katy Perry on SNL, which Russell claims was his big break. He absolutely blew up after this because people were so fascinated by this random kid doing weird dances during her performance. He collaborated with other popular people at the time like Roy Purdy and was in music videos with artists like Ayo and Teo and Black Youngsta. Following his explosive growth after popularizing the floss dance, he got into a handful of controversies. He shot a goat with a BB gun, his mom sued Fortnite for putting the floss in the game, and they also sued 2K. Regardless of whether or not
Again, why do people do that? Like, okay, first of all, the BB gun and goat thing, that's crazy. But really, I don't know how to put this. I don't know how to put this. How about they just leave people alone at their personal lives? But that is kind of crazy though. It's like it's like a back at the barnyard episode. If you guys ever seen that, the cow tipping, yeah, that is like that, but with a BB gun instead, uh, and a goat instead of a cow. But but suing 2K and Fortnite for the floss is wild. And I mean wild. You know why? Because 2K and Fortnite is one of the biggest orgs out there. They're one of the biggest, like, how you say games out there. These are worldwide games. It's not like Madden where it's only in America that like this small little country plays Madden. It's not like that. It's the whole world plays these games, right? And not only does the whole world play the games, but you're trying to take this and pick it apart from a dance. From a dance. You're trying to take a portion of what they have because they put a dance that was popularized by you into the game. Honestly, if you would have went through like such a like I don't know how to say it. If you went through like I'm not gonna say copyright, because copyright is a whole different story, but like If you, I bet you, if you went up and talked to them and said that you would sell the dance to them, they'll probably give you the money. They'll probably give you money for it. Like, I, you just ruin your chances in the future. You just ruined your chances in the future. Look at artists that blew up from 2K songs. Bro, honestly, I didn't know who what you call it was. I didn't know who Earthquake was until I started listening to the 2K songs, bro. I didn't know who Earthquake was. I didn't know who KRS-One was. Well, I kind of knew before, but it was only one song. But 2K kind of made more KRS-One songs big, and they kept doing it, kept doing it. You know why? Juice World's, what's it called? Hear Me Calling song is like so big because it's on 2K. It's a wide majority of 2K players, playing base. There's a wide amount of them. And Hear Me Calling on that soundtrack. Bro, bro. Nothing, what, bro, come on. And then you, yeah, that's just stupid. Stupid. Let's continue.
Not he got into these controversies, I still doubt his career would have seen much longevity, because in general memes don't last too long and we very rarely see artists turn memes into a career. The only example I could think of off the top of my head is Lil Nas X, because he turned the Old Town Road meme into an actually fruitful career, no pun intended. Anyways, despite the controversies, what really hurt his image is when he released the song Flossin'. The video for this song has over 600,000 dislikes and comments like, "This is a prime example of why it's okay to shut your kids down on their dreams sometimes." He also got a really awkward Genius interview that also has over 500,000 dislikes.
Stop. Please stop now. Stop it.
With comments like, "I feel bad for whoever filmed and edited this Genius interview," it was obvious people were over the Backpack Kid. But despite all the hate, he released 4 more songs in an EP, but none of it was successful. To put it bluntly, everybody hated his music, and it's likely that because of this response, he stopped posting songs.
All right, we're back. We are back. Let's go to
Described tons of who tried to frame me for a crime. I don't know how they fit that on the TV screen. Danielle's mom described tons of bad things Danielle did, like stealing her car, her money, and framing her for drug-related crimes. Apparently, when the producers from the show went to her house the first day to get some footage, Danielle stole one of their cars and returned the next day at 3 a.m. When she appeared on the show, she said something that would change her life forever.
Catch me outside, how about that?
What now? I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Are you speaking English?
That clip would eventually spread like a wildfire and become a viral internet meme. However, Danielle was given an ultimatum at the end of the Dr. Phil episode. She was to either go to a behavioral adjustment ranch, or her producer whose car she stole would press charges. She decided to go to the ranch, and she was there for a while, and when she returned, she realized just how famous she was. Danielle tried a few things like charging for meet and greets and suing companies for using her catchphrase on shirts. Keep in mind though that she was 14 at the time, so it's likely that it was either her mom or her parents or her management making these decisions for her. However, the right decision would eventually be made when she started releasing music in 2017 under the name Bad Baby. She partnered with her manager Adam Kluger and released her first song These Hoes, which peaked at number 77 on the Billboard Hot 100 and has since racked up over 46 million plays on Spotify since its.
I'll be honest. At this point, I would just chalk it up to being curious human beings. You guys are just being curious, but let's continue.
Release. Shortly after that song, due to its success, she signed to Atlantic Records. She then released the song Hi Bitch, which peaked at 17 on the Billboard Hot 100 and now has
Pretty
over
decent.
100 million plays on Spotify. It even went platinum. And if we're being completely honest with ourselves, her music wasn't that bad. And people clearly liked it if she was
Kinda
racking
wasn't,
up so many streams. But she
you
still
know,
had much more to
still.
come. She was solidifying herself as an actual artist in the industry, and she got interviews on platforms like No Jumper, despite many onlookers not taking her seriously. In 2018, she released her album 15, because at the time she was only 15 years old, and it had features from artists like Lil Baby, YG, City Girls, Ty Dolla $ign, and more. The song Gucci Flip Flops featuring Lil Yachty off that album absolutely blew up.
Yeah, this is a song that I still play to this day. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, this song was actually really fire. Yeah. Yeah, it was actually pretty fire. Okay, yeah.
And to this day is still her biggest song ever, with over 200 million streams on Spotify. That song also went platinum. There was also another song on the album with Ty Dolla $ign called Trust Me, and apparently for some reason Theo Von was in the music video and he was playing a child predator. I don't know why, but it was pretty funny.
Anyhow, man, so today I'm playing a straight up pervert in a video with the Cash Me Outside girl, Danielle Bergoli. Now, it's a little alarming when people look at you and be like, oh, that guy could be a pervert.
Regardless, I'd say her music career peaked in 2018, but Bad Baby didn't stop. She continued releasing music and went on tour. She released songs like Bestie with Kodak Black, Spaz with YBN Namir, and Get Like Me with NLE Choppa. Every song she released was racking in millions of streams, and it seemed like she had a genuine fan base. Unlike
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't know all this, bro. So this is pretty much new to me. After the Gucci Flip Flop song, she could have fell off the face of the planet and I wouldn't even know. I just like literally it just sprouted up when what was it, 2020? 2021. She's 1 year younger than me. In 2021, when she turned 18. When she turned 18, I was 19. So when she turned 18, there was over 1 million of you subscribed to her OnlyFans already.
anyone else on this list. However, her releases slowed down, and since 2019 she has only released 6 songs. There's a variety of reasons for why her releases could have slowed down. One reason is because in 2021 she parted ways with Atlantic Records, but the more likely reason is because in April of 2021, shortly after turning 18, she launched an OnlyFans, which apparently made her $1 million in just 6 hours. She even said she could retire if she wanted to after creating her OnlyFans, so it's likely because of how much money she has, she doesn't really feel the need to make music. Throughout her career, she's also had various controversies, but those didn't really affect her career that much, and I think it's safe to say that she's the only person on this list that has a successful music career. Danielle said, "I never wanted to be famous. I wasn't working my ass off all night trying to make a name for myself. I was handed it, and instead of being an embarrassment and a joke for the rest of my life, I became something successful." However, many other people on this list were working.
Okay, so look. John Gabbana actually does have a pretty good song. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie. Watch. You think I'm playing? Let me put y'all on. Let me put y'all on real quick. Duplicate tabs.
2016 through
I spelled that wrong. John Gabbana. This song. Not a sad song, bro. No. I'm gonna put y'all on. Let me put y'all on real quick, bro. Let me put y'all on real quick, bro. I think I'm playing. This song is actually pretty fire. We're only gonna listen to the first part.
Look, I don't really like how I'm feeling right now. And if you was to ask me how I'm feeling, shit, I don't think I'll be able to tell you. And not because I don't want to, but because I don't know how to. The only way I know how to explain it is through this. John Gabbana. They got me feeling some way because they told me I made it, and I don't feel like I made it. All these chances I'm taking, but to top it all off, I fell in love. I thought she was the one, but honestly, she a dub. I'm a thug, but I got feelings. Kept it real from beginning. She be on that extra shit. Me, I just be chilling. Yeah, I try, but it's hard to hold my head to the ceiling. Damn, it's been a minute. Sorry, I'm in my feelings, but it's not a sad song. Time to put that mask on. Trying to play them games with me, boy, your life won't last long. This little 380 gon' hit like it got shoulder pads on. Damn, I'm clean in the bit. Take a pic, flash on. Bitch, I'm headed for greatness. It's so close I could taste it. When they see me out in public, they so shot they be shaking. It's kinda hard to stay patient. It's too long I've been waiting. You already know. Fuck them niggas that's hating. We gon' knock your screws loose. Show you what them blues do. We gon' empty out your pockets and bitch take your shoes too.
Alright, yeah, that's enough. That's enough of that. Link to the, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a link to this music video, but feel free to look it up. I'll attempt to. Yeah. Hopefully my shit don't get banned.
Working hard to blow up, including John Gabbana. John Gabbana, previously known as Boonk, was going viral in 2017 for posting videos to his Instagram of him basically just stealing stuff. He was another one of those people trying to go viral on Instagram by any means necessary. He was stealing shoes, food, lobsters, haircuts, tattoos, and doing crazy stunts like when he hit 1 million followers. Obviously, what he was doing was wrong, but the internet ate it up because it was kind of funny. But like any viral internet meme, it eventually got old. He continued his antics throughout 2018, getting himself in worse and worse situations. Eventually, his issues with drugs became increasingly worse, and it was extremely apparent in interviews.
You got shot.
Like, if you actually watch the documentary about Boom Gang, aka John Gabbana, bro, like, if you actually watch the documentary, that shit is actually kind of sad, bro. That shit is actually kind of sad.
Who got shot?
You got shot. In the leg.
What you talking about?
It climaxed when he was seen passing out in a No Jumper interview, which went viral. While some people made jokes of the situation, many people were concerned. He also accidentally shot himself in the leg and joined a gang, but he regretted joining and got beat up by the gang, which led to him having his jaw wired shut. Boonk had hit rock bottom, and he knew he had to make some changes. So he got sober and began bettering his life. He also became a Christian, which he attributes to helping him mature and become a better man. And it's clear how powerful his beliefs have been in helping him change his life for the better. So where does his music career come in? Well, he had been rapping since he was 15, and once he blew up, he began releasing a ton of music. At the time he was still Boonk Gang, he was releasing tons of music to World Star Hip Hop, helping him get some attention. From 2017 to 2018, he released a handful of singles and an album. His music was racking in millions of views on World Star, but it wasn't really translating to streams.
Lucky the Boonk Gang. Okay, from when he was rapping under Boonk Gang, that shit was ass. Like, it didn't mean nothing. Like, it didn't sound real cool. Only person that really, like, that I could really say was kind of like that was DC the Don. That was back then when he made GMFU, bro. If you don't know about the GMFU, bro, you're not a real DC the Don fan. I don't care. I don't care. Fight me about it. If you don't know about GMFU, you're not a real DC the Don fan. Fuck out of here. But when he was making Boonk Gang, bro, like when he was underneath Boonk Gang as his name as a rapper, that shit didn't mean nothing. I mean, yeah, Boonk Gang, whole lot of gang shit. That shit was probably his biggest song under Boonk Gang, under the name Boonk Gang. But then once he switched over and changed into a Christian, like he switched to being a Christian, yeah, that shit picked up a little bit because I heard.
I don't think he had too many actual fans, and I'm assuming most people were just listening out of curiosity because the music was not that great. His music wasn't all as bad as that song, but he improved a lot after he became John Gabbana. After fixing up his life and becoming John Gabbana, he signed to Island Records. He released an album called Gabbana Attack, but it didn't see much success. I think shortly after that is when he split with Island Records, and he continued releasing singles and an EP throughout 2019 and 2020. He also created a rap group called Yahweh Music Group, but I think they only have one song which was released in 2022, and I can't find any other music or information about them, so I don't know if they're very active. The majority of his music that was released hardly received much attention other than his song Not a Sad Song. Most of his recent attention has just been people that are proud of him changing his life for the better, which is obviously great, but it doesn't really translate to streams. He also switched his name to Holy Gabbana in 2022 and started releasing Christian rap under this name, and he still hasn't seen many streams, but I have to say his music is way better, and I can definitely see him establishing himself in the Christian rap community.
Think it's funny how I'm inspiration to the people now, but I blew up as a meme. Pretended I ain't never worried about it.
He even collaborated with 1K Few, who's a pretty fire Christian rap artist. As unfortunate as it is, the fact that he bettered his life and stopped doing his antics has hurt his relevance, so his music doesn't get nearly as much attention as he used to. But it seems like he's living a good life, and he even used to date Woah Vicky, another meme who attempted a music career. Woah Vicky became...
Honestly, we could stop right here, bro, and I'll be alright with it. Please. Literally, the only good thing about Woah Vicky was the song, not even the song. Like the little cameo she made in the I Minicon video. Yeah, the I'm Tryna video. Yeah, that was the only good thing about her, bro. Did not like her.
A viral meme like the rest after she posted a video to Instagram in 2017.
Big ass forehead.
Claiming that she was 25% black, which she learned from a DNA test on Ancestry.com.
July 19th was the day I found out I was black. Like, my whole entire life, My mom kept telling me, you're white, you're white. I never believed her because I knew I was black.
And that's about it. She didn't really bring much more to the table. She went viral that one time and desperately tried to cling on to the fame. One of her main ways was continuing to defend herself that she was black even though she clearly wasn't, and she also got into tons of different controversies. One of the biggest controversies right off the bat is that she was using AAVE, appropriating black culture, and saying the N-word. She also claimed she was from the hood, but that was a lie. However, she kept insisting that she was black, which entertained the internet for a while. But
Okay, hold on. This is something that needs to be said, because I said it yesterday in my in a ski mask video. If you are born in the suburbs and you're raised in the suburbs, stop trying to be something you are not. You're not from the hood. You got famous. Stop it. You are in a better situation. Why are you trying to go back to a place that you're not even from? Even rappers nowadays don't even go back to the hood. Once they get out, they're out. Majority of them. There's a couple of cases like 6ix9ine and more. You can name a couple more, but you know, majority of these rappers don't go back to the hood, especially these old rappers. If you listen to Dr. Dre, uh well, I can't really say much about Tupac, but if you listen to Dr. Dre or you listen to Snoop Dogg, bro, they were in the hood and then they got out, and they don't go back to the hood. There's no hood. There's no hood anymore. What, bro? Why are you trying to go back to the hood, John Morant? Like, why are you trying to go back to the hood for what? If you're not from the hood in the first place, that don't make sense. Make it make sense.
it didn't last long. She would do a ton of other random antics on Instagram to try to keep relevant, but what helped her name continue circulating was getting into beef with everyone she possibly could. She got into
I just realized I didn't change it back. I did not change it back. Yeah, gotta change it back. My bad. There we go.
beef with Lil Tay, Malu Trevejo, and Rice Gum. Rice Gum made a video making fun of her, so she made a very racist diss track against him, which was actually her first known song.
Ching chong, ching chong, ching chong, bitch.
She made an apology video with her apology basically being, I was just being racist towards Rice Gum, not Asian people, so it's okay. But eventually that apology was taken down. She got into a one-sided feud with Snoop Dogg and then got into a big beef with Bad Baby, and they even got into a physical fight. Following the fight, Woah Vicky released a diss track directed towards Bad Baby in 2019, which was her first official release on streaming services. And let me keep it real for a second, for a diss track by Woah Vicky, the song was not that bad. She released a few more songs in 2019 and started branching out in terms of her content. She started posting YouTube videos, which actually pulled in views for a while. Somehow, she also established tons of connections and was seen hanging out with DDG, Lil TJ, Pootie, and tons of other people. She continued posting her music sporadically throughout 2019 and 2020. She never signed to a label and never pulled in too many streams. But her most recent song from 2021 is actually her most streamed song, and it has a lot of positive reactions with comments like, she understood the assignment for once. However, her music never got that much attention, and she doesn't even have a song on Spotify with over 1 million plays, which isn't great for someone that has millions of followers on all of their socials. But I doubt she cares too much, as it would appear she's quit making music. The most success her music career has ever seen is when she was name dropped in Earthquake by Tyler the Creator and Playboi Carti, which is hilarious to me because Woah Vicky is now immortalized in a beautiful song. And that brings us to the final person on this list, another person who went viral for many internet antics and then attempted to make music, Supreme Patty. So Supreme Patty started posting videos to Instagram in 2013, but he really got attention when he started making vines. His first vine that went viral was a video of him eating 3 hot dogs in 5 seconds.
Honestly, that's literally everybody on this video. Everybody on this video got famous from a vine, except for Bad Baby. Literally, only Bad Baby did not get famous from a vine. This is literally Vine era. I grew up in this era. Literally, Backpack Kid, he was on Vines. He was in a Vine. He also posted to Instagram. He posted to Vine and Instagram, along with Ao and Teo, like Boom Gang, Vine and Instagram. Bad Baby. Well, Dr. Phil, but her clip from Dr. Phil translated into the Vine and Instagram. literally Vine and Instagram is where these people really got famous at. And Supreme Patty is okay. It's just literally everybody. This is prime Vine era.
It got reposted by Orlando Bloom and he began blowing up. He began doing ridiculous pranks, challenges, and stunts that were so insane they just had to go viral. His signature thing was squeezing lemons in his eyes, but he would do all sorts of ridiculous things, like going in the back of McDonald's, making a burger, putting a blunt in it, and eating it. It was similar to content you would see Boonk doing, just obnoxious stuff to get views.
Yo, bro, go. Oh, shit.
In 2017, he gained over 2 million followers in just 8 months. And once he had his millions of followers due to his crazy content, he decided to start making music. He actually used to make music under the name Apollo, but that never really went anywhere and we don't know too much about it. But he started releasing music as Supreme Patty in 2017 and actually saw a little bit of success. Patty also took the John Gabbana approach and started posting his music on World Star Hip Hop to get more attention. But at the end of 2017, he released a song that would blow up and become one of his biggest songs, and that song was called Blah Blah.
She like blah 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 blah, but I'm on the road, I'm like nah 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 nah.
I'd say that his music was very mediocre, but it was a trendy sound at the time and his fans liked it. Patty also signed to a record label at some point in his music career.
I have nothing to add because this is very interesting to me at this point. Like literally just listening to it. Okay, well, yeah, it's mid, but look at all the other mid rappers that we got famous. Nav, like, he ain't really like, nothing I'm not used to. Nothing really hit me by surprise. Nah. But, again, sometimes making music is not the perfect outlet for people. It's not. And that's what it tends to be for these people that are content creators or that created content that got blown up and they have a mass following is to just, how you say it, is to just put out music. Yeah, I got mass following. I like music, but I try to make a career of my music so I can get, millions and millions of dollars from my music. Oh, it doesn't matter if I have a copyright beat. Oh, it doesn't matter if I put out this situation, or it doesn't matter if I put out this and I don't think about the words I'm actually putting in. It doesn't matter about how much work and talent that actually has to be put into the song. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much I had to actually promote the song to get it actually listened to. It doesn't matter. That's what people don't understand. If you're not promoting, you're not getting views. If you're not getting views, you're not getting streams. If you're not getting streams, you're not getting money. But the thing is, people don't understand that. And once you do understand that, you start becoming more aware. You start becoming different things. You start doing different things, and you start, yeah, you start understanding more. Like, watch this. Well, my name is Zillajackson on screen, like behind the camera. But I do have a TikTok page and an Instagram page that's just full of my life only. If you like the content that I am putting out, there's my Instagram link and my TikTok link in the description. My TikTok link will send you straight to the worst video. Well, more like the worst beat that I've made. It has the worst beat I've made ever. It has the worst beat. And I try to pass it off as a open verse challenge. Yeah. And then my Instagram is about what's going on and what I've been doing and why I've quit streaming basically. It it's gonna show you what's really going on in my life right now. But I do have a rap career. and I go under the name of IDJ. But I haven't really put out a song. I haven't really worked on it. Is because I don't want to put out something garbage. I want to put out something really nice that people can relate to, just like the content I work on all the time. Yeah, I'm a procrastinator at heart, but once I get something done, I get something done. And not only am I working on music, but I'm also working on creating my own manga at the same time. So it's like at least I'm staying active, but even though I'm not promoting, I'm at least putting in the work to actually make it be something that people will want to, that people would want. These influencers, these people that are doing this don't understand that. So therefore, the rap career dies before it even flourishes. It even gets somewhere. That's what people don't understand. That's what majority of you don't understand. If you're not putting in the work, then you're not gonna get anything done. Not gonna put if you're not gonna put in the work, you're just gonna go in the studio one time, you're gonna listen to a random beat and you say, oh yeah, I want this one, and then you're just gonna do say some random shit and think it's gonna blow up without promotion, without any of this other stuff. That's not gonna happen. Honestly, to that, I say good luck.
Career. He continued releasing a bunch of singles throughout 2018 and then somehow got a feature from YNW Melly on the song Just Woke Up. That may sound pretty surprising, but Patty was extremely popular at the time and was hanging around people like Juice WRLD, Smoke Perp, and NLE Choppa. People were very surprised that Patty made a good song with comments like, "This song actually slaps. I thought it was gonna be trash, but good shit, Supreme Patty." But if we're keeping it real, like I like to do, YNW Melly for sure carried that song. He released a couple more songs in 2019, and then he just stopped. He said that the reason he wasn't able to release music is because he was in a bad deal with his record label, and I couldn't find what label he was with or any information about the deal, but that's what he said online. However, he returned to music in 2022 with 2 more songs that never really got any attention. So it seems like a bad record deal could have had a hand in the downfall of his music career, but it didn't help that 1, he didn't make great music in the first place, and 2, he was falling off as an influencer anyways. Nowadays, he still posts content on Instagram and TikTok, but it typically revolves around giveaways, and he doesn't get nearly as much attention as he used to. So if there's any lesson to be learned from this video, if you randomly happen to get internet famous,
Honestly, who still rocks Supreme? If you do rock Supreme, drop a money emoji at the bottom. Yeah, drop a money emoji.
make sure you hire a really good team like Bad Baby did so you can properly capitalize on it. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This has been mattyballz, and
All right. Yeah, of course. Starts lagging right there. But yep, with that said, you guys, I hope you guys have a rest of your day. It's been your boy Zillajackson. Peace. Hold on, let me get it in full screen. Peace. Let me get in one more. Peace. All right, I'll catch you later. Bye.